Without further ado, I've said that twice, so I should probably think of a new saying. We have Snap!
What's up, everybody? It's good. What's up? Everybody out here say they have a role model of some sort, whether it be an athlete, a celebrity, just somebody to look up to, somebody try to be like. Yeah, that's good. I think it's essential that you have a role model in your life. It gives you something to strive for, so it makes you a better person. You don't just kind of get satisfied where you're always trying to grow for more. But see, one person who's fucking up the world single-handedly is Miley Cyrus. She is the worst fucking role model anybody can select at any point in time in your life. Because she doesn't just fuck up that person's life, she fucks up the lives of everybody who comes in contact with that person as well. See, Miley Cyrus has managed to turn something as beautiful as a woman shaking her ass free of charge just to see her smile. You can't ruin shit like that, but she has managed to. You can blame Miley Cyrus for the girls that you see in the club, the one that's looking like they're folding origami, flipping flapjacks, and popping kneecaps at the same time. The shit just don't look right. You're doing too much. You gotta slow it down. But I'm telling you, man, like, she's giving too many girls just too much confidence, and she's not instilling the right women with the right confidence. She's instilling confidence in the girls that have the same figure as her. Now, I watched an interview the other day, and Miley Cyrus was on it. Don't judge me for watching the interview. I just thought it was going to be interesting because she always says stupid shit. But she was up there and she said, yeah, I might be white, I might be a hillbilly, but I can twerk. That's like me looking at all y'all right now saying I may be skinny, I may be Indian, but I'm a fucking bodybuilder. The shit don't fly. You can look at it and put two and two together. It just doesn't work. It's crazy. And I feel like God gives people signs of what they should be doing in life. Like me, to the bodybuilder incident I was explaining about. See, in high school, I tried to get big. I wanted to be swole. Everybody was getting swole. I was like, okay, I'm doing the same thing. I tried for 4 years. The shit just didn't work, okay? I took all summer off. I did nothing but eat food. I didn't exercise or anything. Gained 15 pounds. I was feeling like hot shit. I was like, okay, I'm gonna go back to school, cut it up, look raw as hell. Wrong. I played 3 hours basketball. All that shit was gone. You know how fucking mad I was. And on the same thing, Miley Cyrus, she's been given a body. And God gave her that body. She stopped developing at the age of 13. That's God's way of saying, bitch, stop twerking. You're gonna make a living off shaking your ass. You just gotta sit your ass down sometimes. And the thing is it's crazy because with the confidence she's instilling in these girls, everybody feels like they can dance now. You see it in clubs, you see it on videos. I used to go on YouTube and I could Google twerk or YouTube twerk team, and the shit was fantastic. You have some girls in there with right bodies, shaking cheeks for no reason, and you can watch it and you be happy. But now you go up there, it's fucking twerk fails are the first thing that pops up. And that's because of Miley Cyrus. There is no reason in hell that you should be twerking when your go-to move looks like the final kill cam in Call of Duty on full speed. They come out like, they kill it. This shit is ridiculous. I mean, I actually came into an incident in the club. Now, fellas, I'm gonna go ahead and hit y'all with a couple words of wisdom. I was in the club. I saw a girl from across the way. She was bad as hell. Usually, I'll do a round, make sure everything's right. But she was bad as hell, so I walked up to her. I only saw her from the front. Never approach a girl you see in the club just from what you see in the front, okay? You wouldn't go to a car lot and buy a car just because you saw the front of the car, you're like, oh, this shit's hot, let me get it. No, you need to take a lap around, inspect it, go off to a corner, think about it, come back, make a good final decision. And see, I fucked up, so I'm just trying to look out for y'all. So I got over there, she was a pretty chill girl, I was talking to her, she was real nice. And then all of a sudden the song changed. This one, all hell was about to break loose. Because you know when a girl grabs you, like, oh my God, that's my song! Shit. So as soon as that happened, I was like, okay, now I get to see ass, I know what I'm working with. So I looked down, and I didn't see an ass. It was more of a lack of an ass. Like, the shit looked like 2 contact lenses laying upside down. Like, the shit was concave. Like, if she had Tony Hawk on her drawers, that dude would be doing a kickflip. Like, the shit was fucked up. So all of a sudden, she started dancing, so I was like, okay. At first, she wasn't moving around too much, so I could kind of deal with it. But then she started throwing it back, so the shit was painful. Alright, so every time she threw it back, basically it sounds like this. So it sounded like wood hitting wood. And then, since she got a negative ass, the shit was creating air suction on my legs. So when she would pull off, it sounded like, you know, when you put a suction cup off the glass in the window, it would be like this. I don't know if y'all can hear that, but it was but so this is what you would hear. Like if they had hooked her up to a super speaker, the shit would have been like. The shit was ridiculous. I felt like two dudes were standing next to me, smacking me on my inner thighs simultaneously with fucking baseball bats. The shit was fucked up. And I couldn't get away. See, I approached her. So I couldn't be the asshole and run from it. Like, you look like a bitch running from ass in the club, but see, dudes don't know. They don't know that she's not working with any ass. So I was like, okay, I'll try and stick through, fill it out. Luckily, I approached her off late at night that I was able to get away. But the thing is while she was doing it, she thought she was killing it because I was releasing sounds, but sometimes girls misinterpret sounds when they hear them. So she was here, she had me on the wall, that's why I couldn't escape, of course. So when she was going back, I'm like, oh. I know that sounds of pain, so I was fucking hurting. But she thought she was killing it. I knew she thought she was killing it because she looked back at me. And I'm sure all y'all see the face. When a girl thinks she's killing it, it's like a cross between duck face and I just smell shit. So they'll look at you like, oh so she was in there and she thought she was getting there. I'm at there just holding on. They're like actors. I was just trying to keep the wall like this, but she was throwing it back. But man, I fucked up and I learned an important lesson that day. Because the next morning I woke up feeling like I had sex with a bag of wrenches. But when you meet girls in the club, eventually you start going on dates. And when you go on dates, I think it's key that you set precedents. But not precedents that are too high, like when it comes to sex, when it comes to food, when it comes to going places. See me, I was lucky. I started working at a movie theater at a young age, so I was able to get free movies. So I could take her out, get her something to eat, and take her to a movie, save a little bit of money. But she still thinks I'm paying for tickets. Like, I do some incognito shit. So I walk up, all I do is, to get a ticket, I'll just go up and say, hey, I need $2 for this. But I'll be like, let me get $2 for this, and I'll pull out a $20 bill, and I'll slide it in, and I'll be like, you can keep the change. But that's my friend working box office. So I go back and get that 20 before I leave. I'm like, hey, I gotta run to the bathroom real quick. I'm gonna get that 20 and come back. So the whole time she thought I was paying for movies, so that way it looks like I'm balling out. So you gotta do shit in an incognito way. See, before I was working at the movies, I like to keep a little bit of money on me just in case I need it. Like if my car gets towed, I can go ahead and get my car before and go back home. But so what I would do is I had 2 pockets in my wallet. So I'd fold up my stash, put it in the small pocket. And I'd keep like 2 $1 bills in the other pocket. So I'd be like, all right, you want anything for concessions? But see, I already flashed the wallet out there. She see the 20's gone. So I got $2 there. She know I get my shit from concession. You can't get shit in a concession stand for $2. Even if you were fucking starving to save your life, they wouldn't give you shit for $2. Another thing too that you gotta try is like at expensive restaurants. She wanna go to expensive restaurants. She had high taste. So I came up with a strategy. I sit down and I think about a lot of shit, just like stuff to get out of having to waste money on the girl. Because I mean, sometimes you just don't get shit back for what you put out. And I was in a couple of those situations a few times. So she's like, I want to go to Red Lobster. I'd be like, nah, I heard they got fucking roaches. And she's like, what? I'd be like, yeah, my fucking friend, yeah, they went out there, he said he saw one run across the floor. She's like, are you serious? I was like, hell yeah, I was a big ass fucking roach. And that's how I get out of it, man, but you gotta do it incognito. You gotta keep it consistent, because you can't say, oh, too many restaurants have a roach problem unless they're in the same vicinity. See, with that, I knocked out fucking Red Lobster, Hibachi, and Ruby Tuesday. All the motherfuckers were close together. All the bitches got roaches. But see, you gotta be smart about it. See, the thing is too, I look at it the same way with sex. Like, here's the thing, when you get a girlfriend, I have never hit a girlfriend that I have with the best dick that I can offer. Because I'll tell you, it's 2 reasons. Because first of all, they're like, okay, that's a great dick. You gotta get it to that level every single time. Sometimes I just want bullshit. I'm just trying to catch a quick nut. And I have to do anything else. You can't get the best every single time. So see, this is what I do. I give them just kind of mediocre level. See, what I would do is I'd save the best sex for the one-night stands. Because see, with a one-night stand, they go back and tell all their friends, so you can get all the friends for the price of one. Because they're like, oh, he got a dope dick. Hell yeah. So I'll be like, oh, your friend too? And then sometimes you're like, you know what, y'all can get a 2-for-1 special. Y'all experience, I know y'all kissed before. I mean, it's about the same thing. You just gotta push a little bit further. But yeah, man, you just gotta be smart with the setting the precedents. Same thing going back to the restaurants. This is my real life story, no bullshit, all honesty here. I met this girl in high school, and I had graduated and I started college, but she wanted me to go to prom with her. So prom is usually a big thing. First of all, I got out the first prom because the school didn't approve me, which I was glad as hell about, because I didn't have to go to that bullshit. But she wanted to go to fancy restaurants. But here's my thing. I was like, I gotta go to 2 proms, because you still got 2 more years. So how about we go to Taco Bell this first time, and then next time we go to Red Lobster. And then when we got to the next prom, I was like, well, I mean, Taco Bell was good that last prom, wasn't it? That was some good shit. Let's go ahead and get that Taco Bell. Thanks, y'all. Y'all be great. I enjoy that.
Sophomore year. Jesus, that was good, man. Where y'all going? Bitches are always keen together. Don't be shit, I don't want to smell it right now. Man. Lost my train of thought. Are you guys together right here? You guys boyfriend, girlfriend?